Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I always somehow feel like a teacher. Again, in my past life, I was a teacher. When I say like, good morning, hiya, it just reminds me of like doing the register. Good morning, John. Good morning, Miss Turner. Yeah, anyway, I digress. Yeah, I have just sat down this morning after a very nice morning of getting up early, walking the dog and going to the gym. It's been really, really nice. And I've sat down and I thought, I need to do my vlog. I love my vlog. Last week I didn't actually get a chance to do my vlog, and what you saw instead was my kind of cleaning gadgets video. And what I found is actually you guys loved my vlog so much more. In fact, so many of you messaged me to say, Jess, where's your vlog? And I was like, I'm so sorry, I've been really busy. But yeah, we're back this week with a nice vlog. And I thought we could just start it off with a little catch up, and I can tell you what's been going on. So I make it sound like there's loads happening, but actually there has been nothing at all. One thing that has happened this week is I met the buyers for this house. They came round yesterday and they wanted to like measure up and talk through like fixtures and fittings and things like that. And do you know, it was actually so lovely to meet them and to like, you know, see the people and find out about them and like just see the joy that this house brings them, and to know that they are going to really treasure living here. Yeah, it was really, really nice. And I felt like I was sort of like passing the torch and being like, here you go. I really hope you love living here as much as I've loved living here with my children. So yeah, that was really, really nice. And actually, I thought that would bring us into the video that I'm going to kind of partly do today, because I actually had to deep clean this house yesterday. It took me 4 hours because it was disgusting. I literally cleaned all the skirting, all the doors, everything, all the windows, and just went a bit wild. So yeah, I thought we could actually go and do like a little house tour. This is something that I haven't shared for so long, but again, I do get asked a lot, like, can you show me around your house? So I thought, actually, now that it is literally spotless, because the girls haven't been home either as they were away last night at their dad's, I thought, you know what, the sun is like somewhat shining today, so we could have a little tour of my current house, or soon to be my old house. And actually for me as well, it would be so nice to have this saved on YouTube so that I can like remember it in some way. So yeah, I thought we could go and do that in a moment. What else has been going on? Oh, this. So I am not a big reader, like at all. I think last year I read maybe 1 or 2 books. This year I have managed to read a grand total of 4 books so far since January. Actually, 5 books. I started a series, didn't really like it, and then I moved over to the Chestnut Springs series with Elsie Silver. Now, if you know, you know, but if you don't, and you like a kind of raunchy cowboy book, it's what you need. I mean, I'm waving my Kindle at you, but it's what you need, because eventually you will buy one of these like pop sockets for your Kindle, and you will just sit and you will read because you become obsessed with these cowboys. And I've pretty much decided that at some point in my life, I'm going to have to move to Texas so that I can meet one of these cowboys. Like, I just really want to meet a cowboy. I don't know what it is, but if they're anything like the ones in these books, if you know, you know, then I need to go meet one of those. But anyway, I won't keep you any longer. And what we're going to go and do is I'm going to guzzle down this coffee, and then we are going to go and have a quick tour of this house. And I also want to get a little bit of packing done today before I pick the girls up from school. So let's go, guys. I'm so excited. Actually, we were listening to Shania Twain in the car the other day with the girls, because I always go, let's go, girls, and we get in the car. As I played them Man, I Feel Like a Woman, and we were having a right party. So let's go, girls, shall we? Okay, so this is going to be probably the last time my house is going to be this tidy. So let's all enjoy it together, shall we? So this is my very lovely hallway. I absolutely love my hallway. I love my carpet, excuse the buggy, and I love the flooring. The flooring down there, that is real wood, and I still stand by the fact that I think that was our best purchase. And it literally, hello dog, it literally runs all the way through into here in my office, and I just love it. And it's something that I'll definitely be implementing when I move house. So down here we have like our Harry Potter cupboard, which is our like shoe cupboard and stuff. And then we have a downstairs toilet. Someone didn't put the toilet seat down, but there is a very lovely downstairs toilet. I really love the wallpaper in here. It's so pretty. Hello. And yeah, that's like the pattern. I just love it. I love it in there. It's so pretty. And then this way around, we have a nice console table and the paneling as well, which we did when we first moved in. And yeah, really, I just love it. Anyway, let's go in here. So this is the living room, which you all would see. And honestly, this dog, she's going to follow me around every room because she just is my shadow. So yeah, this is the lovely living room. When I look back and I think about how this looked when we first moved in, like we literally had no flooring. There was like a wooden fireplace, and we've just changed it all completely. And I find it really, really tranquil. Now, a lot of people will go, oh, it's just really grey. And I do agree, it is very, very grey. And actually, colour is something I'm going to be leaning towards more in the next house, and just kind of, you know, mixing things up and trying new stuff. But this has worked beautifully for us. And I just love how everything like flows really nicely together, like the prints on the wall and all these things. Again, I just really love my living room. It's such a huge space as well. Like we've had so many amazing Christmases in here and guests round and parties and all sorts. You know, it's just a room filled with so much love, and I am most certainly going to miss my bay window, which is just any Christmas lover's dream, basically. But yeah, so this is my very lovely living room. It feels so strange walking around here like this isn't going to be mine for much longer. In fact, I'm actually going to be moving out of here hopefully before the end of March, as everyone's trying to get the stamp duty, kind of like missed that jump in stamp duty. So yeah, we've literally only got like 8 weeks left. Yeah. Anyway, so this like leads on to the living room, not the living room. This is not we're in the living room. It leads on to the kitchen. When we moved in, like people who followed me for a long time will remember, but there was doors here, 2 glass doors, and they opened that way. And we took them off, and we then put a dining table here facing this way, and made use of the space, and then added these 2 pendant lights, because initially there was just 1 pendant light. So yeah, we added the 2. And both these rooms have lovely windows or French doors that go into the garden. Don't open these ones very much because of the carpet, but these ones in the summer are always open. And then they have electric blinds that come down as well. Yeah, so it's the kitchen or the dining area. And then here is the kitchen. Now this was actually installed before we moved in because it was a new build. The flooring in here and the kitchen were all installed before we came in. And they wouldn't be my first choice, but I kind of schemed the whole house based around the kitchen because I love to have a bit of flow. Like I like everything to kind of all tie into each other. Like even the units over there in the living room are the same colour as the units here in the kitchen. And I'm no interior designer by any mean feat, but I do just, I like interiors, and I like learning about kind of flow and how to get a whole house to be like cohesive. And for me, this has worked really, really well, creating like the rooms like that. And then bringing in like the wooden elements in the room has meant that the flooring in this section works, and then it's kind of a warmer colour on the walls, but still with a slight grey undertone. So it still kind of flows really, really nicely. But yeah, so this is like the kitchen, which you guys would have seen so many times. And it looks out onto the garden outside, which is like a raised grass. Because again, when we moved in,
it was just horrendous out there. It was like, I can't even explain it. I'll have to insert pictures of what the house looked like before we moved in. But yeah, it was bad out there. And the garden actually goes all the way down the back here as well, which is ideal. But this takes us on to the utility room. You will have to excuse my recycling, but it is Chinese New Year today. And my friend told me that you can't empty the bins on Chinese New Year because it's bad luck. So I'm not taking any risks because I need all the luck I can get this year. So this is the utility room. I've got my washing machine, my tumble dryer. But the things that we've changed in here are like, we added this gorgeous tiling. Like, I love this tile so much. I wish I could just take it off the wall. Like, it's so beautiful. But I will leave it along with the lights and everything else. And we also built in some like bespoke kind of cabinetry in here where like this wasn't here before. It's just a blank wall. And we were like, right, I think I saw something on Pinterest and I was like, that would work so beautifully in that space. And it would mean that we would have place to store things. Like you saw in one of my videos when I cleaned out the utility room, there were like big wicker baskets in here and it had loads of stuff inside. And it just gave us a lot more storage and also meant that I could hang clothes and things that were drying on this rail too. So yeah, that was a really good move by me, I'd say, because I have the eye, unlike my ex. So, but we won't say anything about him. So, yeah, this is kind of the other aspect of the kitchen, dining room. I think the thing I'm going to really struggle the most with when I move house is like just losing all this space. Like, it's just so much space. And I was walking around here last night and I was like, I'm going to really miss my house so much. But I'm just trying to stay focused that, you know, better things are coming and new beginnings. So let's go out here and we're going to go into this room, which is my office. Again, really nice room. It's got a couple of bits in here like packing boxes and stuff at the moment and some little plaques that my sister and brother got me for when I was sort of like growing rapidly on Instagram, and they got me some plaques to just be like, yeah, well done you, which was really, really nice. I only panelled this last year and it was a really good touch. Like, just look how pretty that looks. I just love it so much. But yeah, obviously we can redecorate. But I also really love like this wooden desk. I think it's actually a like a dressing table, but it's just so pretty in a really, really nice colour. It's from Cotswold Company, if anyone wants to shop there, because I love that shop. So what I will show you is my very untidy cleaning cupboard. We'll just quickly close the door, but that's a cleaning cupboard. And then over there in that corner is the Christmas cupboard, which goes all the way under the stairs, and I'm definitely not showing you that because that's even worse. Then if we go up this second set of stairs, so this is our second set in this house. We have two sets. One goes up to the main house and this one goes up here into the annex. Now, dog following me very quietly up the stairs. Now, my mum and I did actually have a big sort out in here last night, so it's not looking very tidy now, but we have got piles here of things to either take to the charity shop or take to the recycling centre, and then we've got a pile in there that's all for selling. We've put it on Facebook Marketplace for now. So, and then out of all of this stuff, we've just been left with 2 boxes. So we did do a really, really good clean out. This is this lovely space up here. Phoebe's not normally allowed up here, which is why she's loving it so much. Phoebe, you gonna come here? Say hello. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, really nice and a good space. Like, I think they said they're going to turn it into a games room, the buyers. So it's kind of what we used it for, but it was just playroom instead. So let's go back down these stairs. Are you coming, Phoebe? Phoebe, come on. Good girl. So we will now go up the second set of stairs, which goes up here. And this takes us upstairs to the main bedrooms. So we've got 4 bedrooms up here. And this first room here is Olivia's bedroom. This was the first room we decorated when we moved in. She wanted a pink bedroom, and a pink bedroom is what she got. Let's put some lights on. So it's got a gorgeous wallpaper in here. I love her wallpaper. It's so nice. I actually have, I think maybe two or three rolls left, maybe 2.5 rolls left. So there's potential that this wallpaper might make appearance again. And then she doesn't have any fitted wardrobes like I do in my bedroom, but we had this furniture from our previous house and it actually fit really perfectly in here, and I just never really saw the need to change it. So yeah, really nice room. She's got a nice big double bed in here as well, and still loads of floor space. And then around this side she has a desk, and then like her knick-knacky bits, and then her copious amount of books. Honestly, this girl, look how many books she has. So many. She is forever reading. She absolutely loves it. On this side, we have another bedroom, but I won't take you in there because it's not tidy. And then in here, we have the family bathroom, which has, you know, your usual inbuilt cabinetry, a nice sort of shower, and then a family bathtub. Yeah, it's a nice little room, and it has lots of light from that lovely window. So yeah, that one's really, really nice. And I do like it here because you can kind of see like what's going on downstairs. I'm always shouting down to the kids, hey, or they shout down to me. And then we come down to this section. I've got a repeat of the art that's downstairs because I just love it so much. And I think the colouring is so nice. It goes well with the living room, but it also goes well with the hallway. And it's kind of, like I said, finding a cohesiveness to it all. And yeah, so it's just a bit of art. Anyway, in here we have my most unused room in the whole house, which is Freya's bedroom. She just likes to sleep in bed with me, which is absolutely fine. I'm not complaining with that whatsoever. But this is her bedroom, and I love it in here too. I literally just love all the rooms in this house. But yeah, it's a gorgeous little room, and Phoebe's having a good old time over there. Yes, we still have Christmas trees up because why not? But we've got nice like units again from Cotswold Company in here, and a really nice wardrobe as well. And then her bed is from Noah and Nani, but it works really, really well in here. And with the colours and the paneling, like I just love paneling, and I think there's so many different ways that you can use paneling to add, a small amount of colour without having to do the whole wall. And I really love this like dark pink red colour that I went for in here. It's very Freya is what I would say. And then above it, she has this super cute wallpaper. How cute is that? Yeah. I just love her little room, and I wish she would sleep in here and enjoy it a lot more because, yeah, it just feels like a waste. But yeah, it's such a really, really nice little bedroom. And then across the hallway, you can kind of see where she runs into my room, is my bedroom. Now, I have definitely laid on my bed since I did that. So let's floof that up a bit. But yeah, this is my bedroom. Again, recently, we only did the paneling last year. Well, I only did the paneling last year. So it's all very new, and it definitely made a huge impact in how this room looked. Perhaps at the moment it's not really going with the pink bed sheets, but I am feeling in the mood for pink at the moment. So everything I get is pink, and these bed sheets I'm obsessed with. So we've got that, and then like my lovely big bed. Like my bed is massive, so it's a king size, but it's just really high, and like the girls call it like the princess in the pea bed because it's so high. Like they literally have to jump to get in it, and to be honest, I find it quite difficult to get into it, but I love it. It's just like you fall on it and you don't feel like you're falling to the ground. So I really, really love my bed. And the side units as well, like because the room is quite wide and because the bed is really high, I actually had to get like small chests of drawers to go either side. And these ones I got from Wayfair. I get asked about them all the time. And they are just perfect in terms of like everything that I wanted them to be. So yeah, I love them. And then I did also get like a matching one to go over here with more stuff to go in it. Then there's a little TV on the wall. But as I think I showed you the other day, my favourite thing about my bedroom is just the absolutely incredible view out of the window. Like to have a view like that on a new build estate is everything. You can actually see the 5 top points of the city where I live. And it's a bit of a privilege, actually, especially sort of like in the winter. You can really see like the cathedrals and the city hall and like all these things. So I love looking out there, and like when it's like bonfire night and stuff, you can see all the fireworks going off. I just love it. We're kind of on a hill, and then over there we've got horses, and you hear the donkeys making noise, and yeah, and the kids go out and play on the park. It's just lovely. I really, really love that view, and I really love where we live. It's just everything. I have honestly enjoyed this house so much, and I know that when the time comes, I'm going to be really incredibly sad to go, but we'll deal with that as we go along. You'll have to excuse my toothbrush in here, but this is my ensuite. Again, I only painted it last year, but I love it, and it's such a huge room for an ensuite, and I really feel like I've made use of like the space and done it well. The shower is like a double shower, and with big sliding doors. You guys have seen all this because you've probably seen me cleaning it all. But yeah, it's a really, really nice space, and sometimes I just feel like when you do the little videos, you don't quite get the full size of things, or you don't really know like the layout of someone's house, but this helps. And then now maybe you can kind of like visualize it a bit more. Obviously, like, you know, it won't be for everyone's taste, but yeah, I love my house. I'm excited for the new things, right? I'm excited for the new color schemes and the bits that we're going to do. I'm just going to walk around and turn lights off behind you as I've left them all on. But yeah, so that is my house. Let me turn you around. So that is what we will call a very whistle-stop tour of my house, and I hope you enjoyed having a look around. I will definitely, I hope, when I edit all of this, I will try and find photos of how the house looked before we moved in, because she's found something she doesn't like, because the house definitely didn't look anywhere near the way it does now. Obviously, it was a new build, so it lacked in so many ways, and I'm really, really proud of the home that I've created here. I've loved living here. And actually, when the buyers came round, they said to me, they were like, we pretty much would just like to have everything. And I was like, yeah, so would I. But yeah, so it's just nice when you get a compliment like that from people to say, you know, we really love what you did and you've like inspired us, and we kind of hope to channel the same look that you've created. It makes me think like, maybe that I'm just in the wrong career. Maybe I should be an interior designer. But yeah, anyway, so that's the house, and it is now almost 2 o'clock, which means I have about 45 minutes until I need to go get the girls from the school, on school pickup. So I think I'm just going to have a sort of rummage through the dreaded toy cupboard in here, which is not the one. But I'm going to go through that and sort of sort it out before Freya gets home. And I think 45 minutes will be enough time to do that. And then that's kind of like another packing job ticked off the list. Sort of like I'm sorting out and everything else. I'm trying to declutter as well, because I just don't want to take unnecessary stuff with us. So yeah, I'm going to pop my camera up and I'm just going to go through these cupboards, and you guys can basically see what I'm dealing with. Actually, in fact, I will just show you what I'm dealing with. Okay, I have had to go away and come back as my SD card was full. But now we are back and we have a very happy little puppy with us. These are the toy cupboards that I need to get sort through. I know, what a mess. There's also that one, and there is also this one. Whoops. Yeah, there is a lot to get through here. Definitely probably not going to get through all of this in the next, I think I've only got like half an hour now, so yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. But my goal is to try and pair things up and like put things back together. Like there's lots of like little bits that could all kind of be put together, and also just kind of sort out ones that she doesn't play with anymore, and maybe like just things that are broken as well, because there'll be lots of that too. So yes, that's the plan. So I'm going to set you guys up and I'm going to crack on with that, if this puppy ever lets me have any personal space. Can you see her? No. She is just everywhere. Anyway, I need to get on and stop waffling. So let's go, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to hype myself up. Let's go. So that time went by really quickly, but I have managed to sort through like these first two cupboards, which you saw me kind of pulling out. So down here, we have the Barbies that are all going to stay because she just really does love her Barbies. I found a couple of LOLs. I know there's more of those, some in her bedroom. I've managed to put together these little sets that she has. Oh, you belong over here. These like little sets that she has. Now she doesn't really play with these anymore. And I'm kind of thinking, do I just like sell them or do we keep them? I might just kind of sort of leave them out for a little bit and see if she uses them. Because sometimes when they're all together, they then might start like playing with them again. So yeah, I'm going to leave them out for a little bit before I decide what to do. I've got a couple of bits here that I'm also keeping like books, and then that goes with like her doll's house and stuff. And then this stuff over here, I am adding to my like donation pile. And then this stuff here, which seems really wasteful, is actually just an accumulation of bits that don't have any purpose. They're like broken, or in this case, like this poor LOL's had like her whole legs chewed off. Poor thing. And I just can't deal with her. She's absolutely creepy. But yeah, and then those brat dolls over there, they were my sisters, and I think it's time they go back to my mum so they can go and live at her house. But yeah, productive. I've now got about 5 minutes to like clear this all away and then go and pick the girls up. But tomorrow I think I'm going to take a trip to the recycling centre, and I'll take you guys along to do that with me as well. So this is all my stuff to take to the recycling centre. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, I don't know, too much. So I'm going to just empty out my car and get that loaded in. The morning's ran away with me again. And it's raining, it's horrible, so I'm going to get that all done and take that to the recycling centre. And that shouldn't be a problem, and we'll be home and it'll be good. Right, let's go. I forgot that I actually have more stuff in my car. This is kind of more stuff that I thought grandparents would want. And then I've got these in there to take out. So that is the car loaded. I feel so wasteful that I'm taking all this to like the recycling centre, but the reality is it's all kind of like broken, mismatched. Like there's not anything I can do with it. I can't sell it. I can't give it to the charity shop. So just have to do it this way. But yeah, it's good to get rid of a lot of stuff too. At the same time, I'm excited that all of this isn't coming with us to the next house. So yeah, just gonna have to do it. Let's close this and head to the recycling centre. So that's me done at the recycling centre. It's like a military operation. I don't know why I'm whispering, they can't hear me, but it's literally like a military operation here. And it's a good thing, I know, because it just means that people are putting everything in the right containers, but they are checking bags and they are saying no. It was, yeah, I felt a little bit scared and intimidated, but we're good. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm thinking next week we can either do like a big bedroom declutter or a big clean of the living room and packing. Let me know down in the comments what you would like to see more of and what you would like to see next week, because I am open to ideas. And yeah, as I said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me, and I will see you all again next time. Bye.